Hello friends, family, followers, guests. I appreciate you taking a few minutes with me. I'll try to make this really quick, what we call down and dirty. And this one might be dirty. We're going to talk about color. I realized after listening carefully to Kamala Harris and Booker and various other Democrats who are attempting to run for president that I am of color. I am not white. But white is a color, and if I was white, I would be of color anyway. And part of the reason why I'm not white, and I show my arm up here close, and I want to show you my other arm, the lack of tan up here, all the freckles I have on it that are different colors, and some various lighter colored areas here that I'm looking at. You look at all that. Okay, I got that way by laying my bike down on the freeway doing about 70 miles an hour. But the bottom line is, I'm of color. A lot of different colors. So the question comes of, what is happening? And Kamala Harris, Booker, Spartacus, what a joke that is. But they want to buy the vote that is considered the black vote. Now, if a person's brown, light brown, browner, darker, all the way to blue-black, they're all considered black, at least by the political candidates. What those people are saying to the black people, and I have several friends who would fall into that category, friends that I actually respect, probably one of the best friends of my life that I've had. What these politicians are saying to these people is, we want to buy your vote. Don't worry about anything else. One of the ways we're going to do that is we're going to give you reparations. Yeah. For all of the bad things that were done to your ancestors, wherever they might be, whoever they might be, that caused you to be black. Those bad things that were done to those people, you should get paid for that. They want to buy their vote. Here's what they are really saying. Now think about this carefully. They're saying, I'm going to treat you as if you are a prostitute. And I'm going to buy you. I'm going to treat you as if you are a slave, and I'm going to buy you. One of the plus things in my life is those people on my friends list, and I know some of you can get on there and tab through it. They're not all on my friends list, but you can go through that and see who those friends are. For the most part, not a one of them buy into that. So that's how simple and how straightforward it is. I tried to raise my children without prejudice. After I learned and discovered what it was, had a friend over, had Chris, about 5 years old, sat in my friend's lap, pulled his lip down like that. And then he reached up and he ran his hand through John's hair. Then he pulled John's hand up and he looked at his palms. And they turned him back over and he looked at his fingernails. And they looked John right in the eye. He said, "Why are you black?" And John didn't bat an eye. He looked at Chris. He said, "God made me that way." And Chris goes, "Oh!" And he jumped down. He went running to his brothers and told them what he had learned. His brothers were actually afraid to ask. They didn't know what the social boundaries were. They understood there was something. I'm sure that the older brothers had heard us talk a little bit about race. But anyway, I asked John later what he thought of that. He said, "I love the kids. He said, they aren't born with prejudice. They're taught that. And I said, I understand that. I said, one of the things I've noticed about kids, especially younger kids that don't even know how to talk, they all smile in the same language. And I said, from there, our discussion grew. So here's what's happening. I end with the punchline. The punchline is that these people running for office that want to play the race card, they are racist. They're part of the vilest kind of racist in that they're trying to buy, for a moment, other people and other people's ideas and stuff like that. They're actually trying to buy them. However you want to cut it, however you want to look at it, that's the truth of this matter. And I hope that the people who consider themselves of color absolutely reject that. I, who consider myself of color, and this is a color, I reject it. If we're going to get reparations for slavery, if they're going to steal my tax dollars, then I want some of it back. I'm of Irish stock, possibly of Indian stock. I have a great-great-grandmother who looks like an Indian. Maybe I'm related to Elizabeth Warren. Oh, my word. But anyway, so the bottom line on this whole thing is it's quite a farce and a joke that's going around. I hope you share this. I'd like to see this kind of video, whether it's mine or somebody else's. Go out there and stab with the knife of truth these politicians in the heart and not let them get away with it. So much I am on an internal rant. I don't know how much of it is coming through that way. I hope I sound civilized. Until the next time, I hope you really have a great week. I'm looking forward to this week. I have a bunch of medical things happening. I'll talk about that another day.